pleasant good afternoon, friends. Rob Hipp here, back at it from Mumford, Texas, bringing you thrilling action. Game 2, softball showdown between the Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Santa Fe Lady Indians. The best of 3 game series continues. The stakes couldn't be higher. If the Lady Eagles emerge victorious today, they will secure their spot in the regional final. However, if they fall short, it will force that winner-take-all game right back here at Mumford tomorrow. So get ready for a roller coaster of emotions as these two talented teams battle it out here on the softball field this afternoon. Before we dig into today's game, just wanted to recap that nail-biting action from last night. Georgetown soaring to that stunning 2-1 victory over Santa Fe. It was a closely contested matchup, kept us all on the edge of our seats until the very end of that contest. Tonight, we're a little bit lower down on field level. We were up in the stands last night. The pitching prowess was on full display. Both teams showcased their skills. Krager of the Georgetown Eagles, she struck out an impressive 6 batters. Peters of Santa Fe, who will get the start again here in this ball game this afternoon. She sat down a whopping 10 opponents. It was a fierce battle on the mound. Georgetown, the Lady Eagles, wasting no time, making their mark on the scoreboard as Miller doubled on a 2-2 count in the first inning, driving in a crucial run. Santa Fe, they couldn't back down, though. In the top of the 3rd inning, they managed to tie the game at 1 with Peters grounding out and bringing home a run. Ultimately, though, for the Lady Eagles, it was Krager who emerged as the hero of the night. She pitched a masterful game, surrendering just 1 run on 4 hits over 7 innings, striking out 6 batters and allowing only 1 walk. Peters, on the other hand, Sydney Peters, took the loss for Santa Fe despite an impressive performance, lasting 6 innings and striking out 10. And once Peters gets dialed in, she rocks and rolls. We'll have to keep our eye on her again here in this contest. Santa Fe also demonstrating their defensive prowess, with Spencer having the most chances in the field. She amassed a total of 9 without committing a single error. And now, as we gear up for game number 2 of this intense series, both teams are hungry for victory. The Lady Eagles will be looking to maintain their momentum and secure their spot in that regional final, while the Lady Indians are determined to bounce back and force that crucial 3rd game tomorrow. Friends, as always, grab your popcorn, settle in, and get ready to witness softball at its finest here in the Lone Star State. Stay tuned as we bring you every thrilling moment from this highly anticipated clash between the Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Santa Fe Lady Indians. We'll step aside, take a break as we thank some of our sponsors. We are moments away from first pitch here in Mumford, Texas. We'll be back in a moment. Stay with us. This is SHN Sports.
No, it's HN.
Life is full of important stories. Your home, your family, your dreams, they're all chapters in your unique journey. At the Ashlynn Kelso team at Thrive Mortgage, they understand this. Ashlynn, a full-time loan officer, full-time mom, and 100% committed to her clients, is passionate about being a part of your story. Each potential homeowner has a unique story, and the Ashlynn Kelso team is here to help you write yours. It's their commitment, their dedication that sets them apart in the world of home loans. Explore more at AshlynKelsoTeam.com and begin your journey towards home ownership. That's AshlynKelsoTeam.com, NMLS number 1074888. For over 3 decades, Georgetown has relied on the craftsmanship and expertise of Brennan Remodeling for all their major renovation and addition needs. Since 1988, our neighbors have trusted Brennan to transform their homes into their dream spaces. They're not only dedicated to enhancing homes, but also to building stronger community ties. Brennan Remodeling proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, showing their commitment to local talent and spirit. To start your home transformation journey today, email Brennan Remodeling at brennanremodel@gmail.com. Let Brennan bring your home vision to life. Welcome to D&L Printing, your one-stop shop in Georgetown for all your printing needs. From business cards to banners, brochures to yard signs, we've got you covered. Need to reach your customers? Try our professional flyer and postcard printing services. For something more noticeable, try our eye-catching vehicle magnets. Check out our convenient online services at dlprint.com. And remember, we're proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. D&L Printing, making your business stand out. Online at dlprint.com.
Back at it here, Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us as we are moments away from first pitch. I did have a moment to catch up with Georgetown Lady Eagle coach Melissa Hall. We'll play that interview for you now. Rob Hipp here pregame with Georgetown Lady Eagles softball coach Melissa Hall. Coach, here we are, game number 2. Good game yesterday. Walk us through that one.
Oh, man. So yesterday was tight. We came out first and scored in the first inning. We kind of went down earlier than I thought we were going to, but middle of the lineup helped pull through, and it was big for us to get on the board first. Kind of set the tone, and we were able to settle in a little bit, I think, after that.
We knew coming in this is a very tough Santa Fe team. Of course, I know you always make the program. It's about your girls and what y'all can do, but, got through some adversity, battled through in that 2-1 victory. What do you really feel like was working in that game?
Well, I think we had some key pivotal defensive plays. I think the girls really kind of rallied together, and we were able to string a few hits together every now and then, and we're able to push a second one across later in the game, which was huge. But I think just trying to see the pitcher as many times as we could and, try to put some good at-bats together.
As we look into this one today, a little bit earlier, which means it's going to be a little bit warmer, but it is a beautiful facility here. We appreciate Mumford ISD, of course, for hosting us. What are you looking forward to in this matchup?
I'm hoping we come out and we're visitor, and I hope we get another early jump offensively. And I think if we can get out to an early start, we can kind of settle in a little bit. So, I think that's kind of the challenge for the girls, is try to get to a good start and then just hold on throughout the game.
Coach, just a couple of last questions. I always have to ask this one because the fans always want to know. I know, keys to the game.
The kids are going to laugh. I said pitching, defense, and offense. So, we need to be good in the circle against their team. We got to have good defense behind our pitchers. And, really the key is going to be offense. We're going to have to put up runs, and we're going to have to keep scoring. I don't think 1 or 2 runs is going to win it tonight. So I think that's going to be the big key.
Coach, a lot of success behind this program. You've done an amazing job with these young ladies. Just what do you really feel like is attributed to that success over the past few years?
Well, I think we're lucky in that we've been able to return key members when we've had success. We have 3 seniors who are really helping lead the program this year in almost defensive, offensive categories. So that's been huge. And then we have 2 junior arms in the circle that have pitched the state tournament for 2 years now. And I think that's another thing, is they've been battle tested in pressure situations, and I think that helps us in the long run.
Coach, as always, appreciate your time. Good luck in this one today.
Thank you.
This will wrap it up with Coach Hall. We'll have more pregame when we come back. Stay with us. This is SHN Sports.
Discover the heart of Georgetown, Texas with The Golden Rule, a unique speakeasy-style eatery. Enjoy exquisite dishes like Texas fried shrimp and pecan fried chicken, served with their philosophy of goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. Proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball, The Golden Rule fosters community spirit. Visit goldenrulegtx.com to learn more. The Golden Rule, where fine dining meets goodwill. Experience it today on the Georgetown Square. Hey, Georgetown, get ready for your next big adventure with Mesquite Creek Outfitters, the proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. We're not just about top quality outdoor gear and apparel. We've also got a light menu of delicious food to fuel your day. Whether you're hitting the trails or cheering at the game, we've got what you need. So step inside, grab a bite, and gear up for your next outdoor journey with us. You can visit us online at mesquitecreekoutfitters.com. Mesquite Creek Outfitters, where adventure starts and we stand with our Lady Eagles. Hey friends, Rob Hipp here, rooting for the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, and also my friend Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, borrow from Morrow. They've been putting customers first for a long time, embodying their tagline, your family, your future, our focus. For mortgage advice, refinancing, or buying a home, reach out to my friend Matt Morrow. Get started at borrowfrommorrow.com. That's borrowfrommorrow.com. It's Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, NMLS number 464148. Picture yourself living outside, the open skies of Texas overhead. At River and Ranch Provisions in Georgetown, your vision becomes reality. They're a premium retailer of outdoor gear, fly fishing, and apparel, and much more. Born from a shared passion for the great outdoors, River and Ranch are not just about selling products, they're about building a community of hunters, anglers, and outdoors men and women, all linked by a shared love for embracing the wild. River and Ranch Provisions proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team. Visit rrpgtx.com to learn more and live life outside with River and Ranch Provisions. From routine checkups to urgent care, Zoot Pet Hospital and luxury boarding is dedicated to your pet's well-being. Their team of highly trained vets provides comprehensive medical services, ensuring your pet's health is their top priority. In unexpected situations, you can count on their immediate and professional emergency assistance. Zoot believes in more than just health. They believe in happiness. That's why they offer quality boarding and doggy daycare services designed with your pet's fun in mind. Discover the Zoot difference, where pets live their best lives. You can learn more about the services online at zootpets.com. Zoot, proud to support the Georgetown Lady Eagles.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to change their lives for the better. Oak Ridge wants to be a part of God's work in restoring lives and family relationships. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit them online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
Welcome back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here. Game number 2 of this 5A Region 3 Regional Semifinal. The winner today, if Georgetown can prevail, they will go on, but we've still got a lot of softball left. We don't want to jump ahead of ourselves. This is a very tough and competitive Santa Fe Indians team. And again, getting that start in the circle will be Sydney Peters, as she took the loss last night, but a phenomenal performance as she struck out 10 in the circle just yesterday evening. Getting started a little bit earlier here, as this is the first game. Mumford hosting another matchup at 7:30, and so that is why we're getting started a little bit earlier. Nathan and I are down right behind a home plate, so we've got a good view here tonight. I know that net may be in the way a little bit, but no worries. We'll still bring it to you. You'll be able to keep up with us. Also want to remind you, if you're out there listening, we'd love to hear from you. A lot of folks chiming in yesterday, and so all you have to do, let us know where you're from, and let us know who you're cheering on. If you're on the social media feeds, we like to showcase those as this game goes on. We'll be more than happy to pop it up on the screen. And also, if you're just listening and you'd like to text us, you can do that as well. Super easy. Just send a text message to our Lady Softball fan line, the Georgetown Lady Eagles Softball fan line at 512-522-9105. And we'll be more than happy to get to those messages as this game goes on. We'll set it up for you here as Georgetown is the designated away team. That means they will bat first here on the top of the order. Sydney Peters on the defensive side in the circle. Brooklyn Spencer, the catcher. Over at first is Mallory Richardson. At second, Jaden Cooper. Over at third, Michaela Nations, then McKenna Mitchell at short. Then from left to right, it's Caitlin Torres, Mia Slayton, and Madeline Ballas. That sets it up for the Lady Indians on the defensive side. And getting the start here to lead off is the shortstop, McKenna Mitchell, for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. So again, Mitchell starting here will get things rolling. She is a left-handed batter, and the first pitch from the circle on the way. Here it goes, placing bunt into the net just in front of us to the left side. The foul ball, the early count, 0-1. In set for a good one here. Temperatures in the high 80s here in Mumford. If you're in the sunlight, it feels a lot hotter than that. Just a few clouds painting the skies here. I kind of call it the Bob Ross painting this afternoon. The wind is also on the uptick. We could see some maybe go out of here tonight on good hits. Here's the 0-1. That one in the zone is Mitchell looked at that one coming in for the strike, and now it's 0-2. Again, feel free to chime in. Let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. We'll get to them as we go, as we always do. Sydney Peters here. You know what? I goofed on that, too. I got started so quick. It is not McKenna Mitchell. I beg your pardon. I was looking at Santa Fe. It is Isa Torres getting started here for Georgetown. And I set up your defense wrong as well, so I'll correct all that here in just a little bit. But again, Isa Torres getting the start here for Georgetown. She's currently in a 1-2. Next one on the way, high to the outside. Good eye there by Torres, and we'll even it up at 2-2. A lot of different moving parts on these broadcasts. We always enjoy being able to bring them to you. Appreciate Georgetown ISD and Coach Hall as well, having us out here again to cover Georgetown, my alma mater. A lot of fun seeing these young ladies trying to get back to that state tournament for a second consecutive season. Going back, actually, another one before that. Here's the 2-2. Good eye will take us to a full count at 3-2. Good crowd here today as well. Santa Fe makes the drive in. Almost 2.5 hours for Georgetown, about an hour and a half or so. But now here's the payoff pitch on the way, and how about that? A leadoff walk for Isa Torres. Kind of feel like that's where it was last night as well, as Georgetown started with a leadoff walk in that contest in their 2-1 victory. Actually, it wasn't. Isa Torres did get the start, but she popped one up over to left for the first out last night. I was going back looking at that score sheet from just a night ago. Bring up second in the order here, Samantha Swan, the second baseman for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Here's the first pitch on the way to the right-handed batter. In the zone for a strike. It's 0-1 to get things going here for Samantha Swan. Feel free to share this broadcast as well. Let your friends know. We want to welcome in Santa Fe fans also. Here's the 0-1. Runner will take off, trying to steal over to second. Sliding, diving, she's out. Isa Torres caught stealing there for the first out. So a tough break for Georgetown. They were trying to get into scoring position. You had your home plate call and save. One of the other umps said she was out. They're going to have a discussion here just outside the circle off that first base line. So waiting to see the umpires having a discussion. Saw a lot of discussions yesterday in that 2-1 victory for Georgetown. I believe that's Coach Blissett out there for Georgetown. Went to school with Lacey. And she is having a chat over there with Isa Torres. Torres is remaining over at second. Coach Hall's having a chat with the three umpires there between the circle and the home plate, favoring that third baseline. And we'll see if they change the call. It will remain out. So she will remain out. The call did not get overturned. Isa Torres is out. And the count here on Samantha Swan is 0-1. So that'll clear the bag there for Georgetown. Unfortunately for Santa Fe, they'll catch a break. It's 0-1, one away, just underway. Top of the first, no outs. Sydney Peters in the circle after a tremendous night last night. And now a little bit more time called. They're going to have another discussion here. I think the ump was calling it 0-1. That's what we saw it. And they just want to make sure that they've got everything correct. So it is 0-1. Here to Samantha Swan. Now the 0-1 on the way. This one swung up, fouled into the net, will drop just in front of us, and it's 0-2. Appreciate everybody helping us to make this coverage possible. Our good friend Cody Hurd at Mesquite Creek Outfitters, also at River and Ranch Provisions and the Golden Rule. We'll get to more sponsors as well as this game goes on. Couldn't do it without them. Couldn't bring you the coverage and keeping it free thanks to those sponsors. The count here at 0-2, one away, nobody on for the Lady Eagles. Here's the pitch, swing and a miss. On the second out, it's a strike swinging. And a strikeout for Samantha Swan. Sydney Peters, going back to last night, now she has struck out 11. She went the full distance yesterday. Was set, ready to go here in game 2. Young lady is having a phenomenal season for Santa Fe. That'll bring up third in the order now, Macy McClellan, left fielder here for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. She went 0 for 2 last night. This one over to left. Will it drop? Oh, it is caught in foul territory out there by Caitlin Torres. Boy, for the third and final out, give that young girl credit. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on, and that's how things will get started here in game number 2 of the softball playoffs here in the Lone Star State in round 4. We'll step aside, take a break. We got a lot more cranking here from Mumford, Texas. We'll be back in a moment. This is SHN.
Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to change their lives for the better. Oak Ridge wants to be a part of God's work in restoring lives and family relationships. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit them online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
From routine checkups to urgent care, Zoot Pet Hospital and Luxury Boarding is dedicated to your pet's well-being. Their team of highly trained vets provides comprehensive medical services, ensuring your pet's health is their top priority. In unexpected situations, you can count on their immediate and professional emergency assistance. Zoot believes in more than just health. They believe in happiness. That's why they offer quality boarding and doggy daycare services designed with your pet's fun in mind. Discover the Zoot difference, where pets live their best lives. You can learn more about the services online at ZootPets.com. Zoot, proud to support the Georgetown Lady Eagles.
Getting underway here in the bottom of the first. Leading off for Santa Fe, it is the shortstop, McKenna Mitchell, followed by Michaela Pruitt, then Sydney Peters. The first pitch is in there for a strike off of the right hand of Maddie Hartley, who's getting the start in the circle here for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Kennedy Miller, the catcher, over at first. Jordan Credor at second. Samantha Swan at third is Kinley Ball. Next pitch out of the area, 1-1. Isa Torres over at short. Then from left to right, it's Macy McClellan, Rainey Coons, and Camry Krager. Here's the 1-1. Low to the inside, 2 balls and 1 strike on McKenna Mitchell. Here's the next pitch. This one's swung on and fouled. That'll even us up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. McKenna last night went 0 for 2. She did reach on a walk, tried to steal over to second in the first inning to start things last night and was thrown out. Grounded one over to the circle and was thrown out over at first in the third, and then she also was put out by a grounder over to short in the fifth. She'll hit this one hard here over the left. It will drop foul, though. Went out of here, out of the park, but foul. Told you earlier that the wind is going to carry these balls. If they can get under them, we may see some of them come out of the park here. Of course, it's 200 all the way around. And that one had about 215 on it, just off the foul pole off that left corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes. At bat continues here for McKenna Mitchell. Here's the pitch. Low to the inside. That'll take us to a full count. Melissa already chiming in today. Good to hear from you. Saying much better today. Melissa, thank you for that. To the inside, and how about a leadoff walk here for Santa Fe as well? So Georgetown did it, but now Santa Fe will do it here to get things started in the bottom of this first inning. Take us down to the designated player. It's Michaela Pruitt. Second in the order here for the Lady Indians. Michaela Pruitt, the sophomore on this squad, a left-handed batter. First one here just out of the zone. It's 1-0. Pruitt last night went 1 for 3. Popped one up over to short for the second out. She did single but was left stranded in the third and then grounded one over to second in the sixth in her final appearance. Here's the 1-0. Another one to the outside here. Hartley trying to find that zone. Hasn't been generous to her yet. And the quick discussion here is Kennedy Miller, her catcher, will come up and have a chat with her up here on the circle. Just wanted to give her a quick pep talk. 2-0 the count here. Michaela Pruitt, the sophomore for Santa Fe. Messages already coming in, and we appreciate that. Last night we had well over 50 text messages coming into our fan text line. You can text us at 512-522-9105. Here's the pitch. This one getting away from the catcher, and the runner will advance over to third, and the count now at 3-0 it should be. It is 3-0 here on Michaela Pruitt. Runner in scoring position over at second. Here's the pitch to the outside, and Hartley not able to find the zone early here. Back-to-back walks to get things going for the Lady Indians here in the bottom of the first. James Grassmuck chiming in. Let's go Santa Fe with a little pound sign believe. Appreciate you, James. Thanks for chiming in again here this afternoon. Coach Hall having a quick discussion here in the circle with her pitcher as well. And now stepping up here is the pitcher, Sydney Peters. Peters set to bat here in just a few moments. Coach Hall having that quick discussion. As Peters last night went 1 for 3, she singled left stranded back in the first. Grounded one off the circle, put out over at first in the third, and then lined one to the circle. I mean, right into the glove of Krager last night for the second out back in the sixth in her 3 appearances. She'll try to do some work here. 2 runners on, no outs for Santa Fe as we're underway here in the bottom of the first. No score. That pitch dropped in the zone. Nice pitch there by Hartley for the strike. It's 0-1. Casey chiming in. Let's go Eagles. Joining us from Marble Falls, Texas. Beautiful hill country out there. Thanks a lot for that message, Casey. Here's the 0-1 to Sydney Peters. This one up into the air. Center fielder Coons making the run. She's got it. And the runners at the hot corners now. Great job there by Rainey Coons. Able to get under that one as she was sliding and diving. Wait a minute. Boy, it looked like she was out. The Georgetown fans were happy at first, and the umps are going to have a call. Nathan, did you see that? I thought she caught that ball.
Come on, guys.
So we're having a lot of discussion here early.
She threw it out as second. She did not tag up.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, they threw it over, and the runner was out. So the catch was good out there by Rainey Coons for the first out as that one popped up over to center. And Mitchell did not get back over there to second. She took off early, and so she is out for the second out. So a quick 1-2, little bang-bang there for the Lady Eagles. The count here on Brooklyn Spencer's 0-1. First pitch just in the zone for the catcher. Again, Brooklyn Spencer here for Santa Fe. Here's the next one. Oh, man, that one rolls fair off the third base line down to the corner. Not enough to bring Pruitt in. Pruitt will advance over to second. Spencer there with a 2-out single over to first. 2 away we are. It'll bring up the left fielder, 5th in the order, Caitlin Torres.
Now batting number 6, Kente Torres.
Other folks chiming in. Chief Nutrition. I need a little Chief Nutrition, my friend. Let's go, Lady Indians. Feathers up. Feather the spear. Fear the spear. Here in the bottom of the first, no score. Runners on 1 and 2 for the Lady Indians. Looking for a little 2-out rally. Here's a swing and a miss. Beautiful pitch from Hartley as Torres bit on it. It's 0-1. We'll have to readjust our camera here in a few moments. I know some of the netting is there. Nothing that we can really do about that. It's Nathan and I, the 1-2 man show as it always is. Count here 0-1. Here's the pitch. Wild pitch bounces off the catcher, and it will advance runners to 1 and 2. Here's the 1-1. That one looked close in there, but just out of the reach. It's 2-1. 2-1, 2 away. Mitchell was out earlier. Pruitt advancing over to third, and Spencer at second. Here's the 2-1. This one over to third. The throw to first. Routine play. A little ball to Cador, closing out the inning. On a grounder over there to third. That will wrap things up here in the first inning. No runs on one hit, no errors, 2 left on, and we are through 1. Top of the second as we get started. When we come back, stay with us. This is Georgetown Lady Eagle playoff softball on SHN.
Picture yourself living outside, the open skies of Texas overhead. At River and Ranch Provisions in Georgetown, your vision becomes reality. They're a premium retailer of outdoor gear, fly fishing and apparel, and much more. Born from a shared passion for the great outdoors, River and Ranch are not just about selling products, they're about building a community of hunters, anglers, and outdoors men and women, all linked by a shared love for embracing the wild. River and Ranch Provisions proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team. Visit rrpgtx.com to learn more and live life outside with River and Ranch Provisions. Hey friends, Rob Hipp here, rooting for the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, and also my friend Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, borrow from Morrow. They've been putting customers first for a long time, embodying their tagline, your family, your future, our focus. For mortgage advice, refinancing, or buying a home, reach out to my friend Matt Morrow. Get started at borrowfrommorrow.com. That's borrowfrommorrow.com. It's Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, NMLS number 464148.
We'll go 4, 5, and 6 at the heart of the order for the Georgetown Lady Eagles to get things rolling here in the top of the second. Maddie Hartley followed by Kennedy Miller. Then it's Rainey Coons. Again, your 4, 5, and 6. Right-handed batter Maddie Hartley here, the pitcher for Georgetown. She'll swing on this one. Fouled into the net just in front of us. The early count here is 0-1. Again, welcome in. Messages already coming in. Just saw the one about the starting there early, and I did have that defense right earlier, just was reading the wrong chart that I had written to start this ball game, so thanks for that. And Charlie says, way to go, Randy. Nice catch, driving homework, listening from Marble Falls. Another one foul. This one will go onto the roof of the covered facility here. Takes a drop and a roll back behind us. It's 0-2. Maddie Hartley trying to give Georgetown a little life here early in this contest. She also batted fourth last night, went 0 for 1. Reached on a walk twice. She did strike out swinging back in the third. So she did have 3 appearances last night. Early count here, though, is 0-2 on Hartley. Nobody on, no score, top of the second. Here's the pitch. Rise ball to the outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes on the third pitch. So again, we'd love to hear from you. Let us know you're out there, who you're cheering on. Also, Santa Fe fans, you can chime in as well. We'd love to hear from you. 512-522-9105. Again, 512-522-9105. Here's the 1-2. To the inside, it's 2-2. Casey saying, turn on the bats, Eagles. Let's go. Javier Herrera cheering on Santa Fe. Appreciate those messages coming in on the social feeds. Here's the 2-2 from the right hand. This one over to left center, diving grab. Wow. Mia Slayton making the nice grab out there at center for Santa Fe. Give that young lady credit.
Now batting number 17, Kennedy Miller.
Seen a couple of those already on both sides. Some great field work, keeping players at bay. We'll go 5th in the order. The catcher, Kennedy Miller, here for the Lady Eagles. Right-handed batter, right-handed pitching on the way from Peters. This one popped up, goes way over us, rolls down the back to grandmother's house we go. It's 0-1. Looks like my boy Moose Morales chiming in. Moose, good to hear from you, man. Saying the G all day. I've known Moose a life. It's the same Moose that I know, man. There's only one Moose in Georgetown. It's got to be Moose Morales. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Brandy chiming in earlier. Way to go, Mia. Madeline's mom. Once again, there's Moose. Here's the 0-2. Oh, I got her looking for the second out. Kennedy Miller kind of looked over and said, wow. And already 2 strikeouts on this early afternoon for Sydney Peters. That is 12 now in 2 games. We'll go 6 in the order. The center fielder, Rainey Coons, here for Georgetown. Nobody on, no score. Top of the second, 2 away. Showed bunt, now pulled out. Here's the pitch. That one in the zone for the strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Too close to the inside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Isa Torres back in the first. Reached on a walk to start things for Georgetown. Then she was caught stealing to clear the base paths. Then it was Samantha Swan who struck out swinging, and then McClellan foul territory over to left, and it was caught. Third pitch to the inside as well. 2-1. Good eye right there by Rainey Coons. And Moose saying, that's right. What up, Rob? Good to hear from you, buddy. A lot of great folks back in Georgetown. Still have a lot of friends there. Wonderful community. Here's the 2-1. That one looked like it was in, and it was called strike. 2-2. More messages coming in. It says, Aubrey loves you, Brooklyn. Here's the 2-2. This is a swing and a miss for the third and final out. And it's the third strikeout of the afternoon from Sydney Peters in the circle. No runs, hits, errors, nobody left on. Friends, we are through 1.5, moving right along here in game number 2 of this regional semifinal. We'll be back. More softball when we return here on SHN.
Get ready for your next big adventure with Mesquite Creek Outfitters, the proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. We're not just about top quality outdoor gear and apparel. We've also got a light menu of delicious food to fuel your day. Whether you're hitting the trails or cheering at the game, we've got what you need. So step inside, grab a bite, and gear up for your next outdoor journey with us. You can visit us online at mesquitecreekoutfitters.com. Mesquite Creek Outfitters, where adventure starts and we stand with our Lady Eagles. Discover the heart of Georgetown, Texas with The Golden Rule, a unique speakeasy-style eatery. Enjoy exquisite dishes like Texas fried shrimp and pecan fried chicken, served with their philosophy of goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. Proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball, The Golden Rule fosters community spirit. Visit goldenrulegtx.com to learn more. The Golden Rule, where fine dining meets goodwill. Experience it today on the Georgetown Square.
Leading off for Santa Fe as we get going here in the bottom of the second. It'll start 6, 7, and 8. Mia Slayton, the center fielder, followed by Mallory Richardson, then Jaden Cooper. So again, the center fielder, right-handed batter here for the Lady Indians, Mia Slayton. First pitch on the way. Out of the outside, 1 ball, no strikes to get things rolling here for Slayton. Beautiful afternoon here in Mumford, Texas. 5:30. Here's the 1-0. This one over to right center. Bobbled around, and that may give her an opportunity to slide over to second. She is safe. I'll call it a single over there, and then an error at center to advance her over to second.
Now batting number 10.
So Slayton finding some juice here to get things started, leading off in the second. That'll bring up 7th in the order, Mallory Richardson. Richardson stepping in, the right-handed batter here for the Lady Indians. Here's the pitch to the inside. called strike. It was right in the zone. It just graced that corner. Actually a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1. Placing bunt. This one will roll foul off the third base line. She'll have to come back, and it's 0-2. Gloria chiming in here from Santa Fe. Miley, catcher from Santa Fe, from Gigi Grandma in Fort Worth. Also a hello to Patty Hansard saying, go Mallory. Here's the 0-2. Good job there getting behind that Kennedy Miller. And it's a ball, 1-2. Heather Culpepper sending messages on the social media stream as well, as she is saying, let's go Mal. Here's the 1-2. Out of the outside, that'll even us up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Kevin Simono joining us, saying let's go Lady Indians. Let's get that dub, Big Green. Appreciate it, Kevin. Good to hear from you again here this afternoon, my friend. Current count 2-2. Runner on second is Slayton for the Lady Indian. No outs. We are 7th in the order here. Mallory Richardson, the second batter of this inning. Here's the pitch. Low it goes. Throw back over there to second. The runner is safe. Slayton barely getting back on in the nick of time. Boy, quick arm there by Kennedy Miller as she darted that one over. I believe it was Samantha Swan coming over from second. But again, Slayton getting back just in the nick of time. Richardson is out, by the way. Did she swing on that, Nathan? A swing and a miss for the first out. That one dropped in as a strike there on Jaden Cooper. Oh, 0-1 here, Jaden Cooper. Here's the pitch. This one over to short. The throw to first in time. Yes. Slayton will advance over to third, but it was Torres over to Credor for the second out on Jaden Cooper.
Now batting number 1, Michaela Nations.
Take us down bottom of the order, the third baseman, Michaela Nations. Here's the pitch. Just out of the area, out of the strike zone for a ball, 1-0. This one hit over to second, throw to first, routine play, and there we go. A little 4-3 action for the third and final out. No runs on 1 hit, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We are through 2. More of this regional semifinal coming up here on SHN. Stay with us, friends.
Get ready for your next big adventure with Mesquite Creek Outfitters, the proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. We're not just about top quality outdoor gear and apparel. We've also got a light menu of delicious food to fuel your day. Whether you're hitting the trails or cheering at the game, we've got what you need. So step inside, grab a bite, and gear up for your next outdoor journey with us. You can visit us online at MesquiteCreekOutfitters.com. Mesquite Creek Outfitters, where adventure starts and we stand with our Lady Eagles. Discover the heart of Georgetown, Texas with The Golden Rule, a unique speakeasy-style eatery. Enjoy exquisite dishes like Texas fried shrimp and pecan fried chicken, served with their philosophy of goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. Proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball, The Golden Rule fosters community spirit. Visit goldenrulegtx.com to learn more. The Golden Rule, where fine dining meets goodwill. Experience it today on the Georgetown Square.
Welcome back at it, friends. Here we go. Top of the third. It is Georgetown Lady Eagles back at bat. versus the Santa Fe Lady Indians here in this Region 3 5A Regional Semifinal. That's a lot to put in here. Final 8 teams remaining in the Lone Star State. And for Georgetown, we'll go to the bottom of the order, 7, 8, and 9. First one on the way. Knocked up and goes foul there off Isabel Cree. Cree starting out 0-1. Appreciate my good friend. What's up? Alexi Carrasquillo chiming in, my friend. Miss you, my brother. Thank you for the kind comment. Always great to hear from you, Alexi. Jessica Diaz, let's say, get that dub, Lady Eagles. And then MB, let's go Indians from Mama Rob. MB, thanks for chiming in. Here's the 0-1 on the way. Swing and a miss. Rise ball got her to bite. She swung and missed. It's 0-2. Beautiful pitch there by Peters. Again, the fan text line is open. Even if you're Santa Fe, we broadcast for Georgetown, but we always want to welcome in visiting teams. You can text us at 512-522-9105. Here's the 0-2. To the outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes on the 3rd pitch. Nobody on. Just underway, no outs, top of the 3rd. Georgetown at bat. Here's the pitch. This one popped up. Will go way over our heads and over the roof and drops down. It's 1-2. The at bat remains here for Cree. Once again, Nathan Height joining me. Over there. Hello, Nathan. What's going on, buddy? There he is. There's Nathan wearing the Georgetown True Blue shirt. Now the 1-2. This one should be catchable in foul territory. The catcher, there was some miscommunication between Brooklyn Spencer and Mallory Richardson. They just let that one drop in front of each other. It could have been an easy out. And instead, Georgetown will stay batting here. Isabel Cree. Beautiful Bridget chiming in. Love you, sweetheart. Saying, go Eagles. A little bit earlier. I may make it home tonight to see my little one before she goes to bed. Here's the 1-2. High upstairs, swing and a miss. My goodness, Peters is dialed in again here tonight, just as she was last night. 10 strikeouts a night ago, and she already has 4 here this afternoon. 8th in the order, the first baseman for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. It's Jordan Credor. Well, again, here is Jordan. A little bit of life here to Georgetown. 1 out, nobody on, no score, top of the 3rd. You caught us when we came on. Coach Hall for Georgetown said we cannot have one of these games where you only score a couple of runs and expect to win. Here's the pitch. Just painting the corner for the strike. It's 0-1. State runners up a year ago here in round 4. The Georgetown Lady Eagles, the 0-1, the swing, the miss, the 0-2 now. Several seniors on this team already signing. Talked about it last night. Isa Torres to Florida State. Samantha Swan committing to Pittsburgh, and Kennedy Miller to Arkansas. Also some juniors already with some action. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss for the 2nd out. 4 strikeouts in a row now from that right arm of Sydney Peters in the circle. She is also retired 7 in a row going back to the 1st. After that leadoff walk, there has been nothing for the Lady Eagles. Kinley Ball going to try to change that up right now, the left-handed batter for Georgetown. Nobody on, no score, top of the 3rd. Peters stepping back in. She'll look over her left shoulder to her coach, who's near the on-deck circle. Now the wind, the pitch from the right to the outside. It's 1-0. It's only the 9th ball thrown here by Sydney Peters. Here's the pitch. Placing bunt, bounces. Oh, just foul. It was so close and just bounced foul off that 3rd base line. It's 1-1. Kevin Simona already chiming in again, saying that Sid is definitely dialed in early tonight. Some time is called here. Jessica Perez, we see you as well. Thanks for the message. Let's go Eagles. Let's go Kin Dog. This one will foul into the net. Drops down the count at 1-2. Winds continuing to stay steady out here. It's actually blowing out of the park. As I said earlier, if you can get behind some of these, we may see some of them go out. We did see one go out in foul territory off the left. Here's the 1-2. On the way, looking strikeout, 1, 2, 3 for Sydney Peters, and all of them strikeouts again. 6 already tonight after 10 a night ago. We'll step aside and take a break. We're still scoreless through 2.5 as Santa Fe at bat. When we come back, this is Georgetown Lady Eagle playoff softball on SHN.
Welcome to D&L Printing, your one-stop shop in Georgetown for all your printing needs. From business cards to banners, brochures to yard signs, we've got you covered. Need to reach your customers? Try our professional flyer and postcard printing services. For something more noticeable, try our eye-catching vehicle magnets. Check out our convenient online services at dlprint.com. And remember, we're proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. D&L Printing, making your business stand out. Online at dlprint.com. For over 3 decades, Georgetown has relied on the craftsmanship and expertise of Brennan Remodeling for all their major renovation and addition needs. Since 1988, our neighbors have trusted Brennan to transform their homes into their dream spaces. They're not only dedicated to enhancing homes, but also to building stronger community ties. Brennan Remodeling proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, showing their commitment to local talent and spirit. To start your home transformation journey today, email Brennan Remodeling at brennanremodel@gmail.com. Let Brennan bring your home vision to life.
We'll go back to the top of the order for Santa Fe at bat. McKenna Mitchell, she's over, reached on a walk, left stranded over at third, back in the first. First pitch out of her area, out of the reach there, 1-0, just out of the strike zone area. Shortstop again, back to the top of the order. Here's the 1-0. This one swung on, chopped foul as it'll bounce off the backstop and drops off the top of the net. That'll even us up at a ball and a strike. Daniel Leatherman joining in. I know you, Coach. Saying good luck to Coach Leatherman, Georgetown Eagles, 5A. State championship next week. We still got a lot of ball to play, though, and we're definitely wanting that, Daniel. Appreciate you, my friend. Swing and a miss here, 1-2. Hartley in the circle. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss for the first out. And it's the second strikeout of the afternoon from Maddie Hartley now in the circle.
Now batting number 5, Michaela Pruitt.
Bring up second in the order, the designated player, Michaela Pruitt. She's also 0 for today. Reached on a walk, left stranded, back in the first. On deck, Sydney Peters. Here's the pitch to the left-handed batter. Looked like for the moment she was going to run up and slap that one. It goes out of the strike zone, though, for the ball. It's 1 ball, no strikes, 1 away. Good to hear from you, though, Coach Leatherman. Appreciate you, my friend. Here's the 1-0. Another one out of that area, 2-0. Now the 2-0 on the way. This one to the outside. Take us to 3 balls here. No strikes, 1 away. No score. Bottom of the third. Nobody on here for Santa Fe. Moments ago, Michaela Mitchell striking out. Here's the pitch. Got her looking. For the first strike, it's 3-1. Options here for Pruitt, just waiting on the right one. The left-handed batter, here's the right-handed pitch. A late call strike here, and I think Pruitt thought she was taken off to first. It's 3-2. Here we go on the payoff. This one over to second, pick it up, throw to first, bam, bam. 2 away we are. It's Swan to Credor. And that's 5 in a row now, retired by Maddie Hartley.
Now batting number 18.
We'll go third in the order, the pitcher, Sydney Peters. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Peters 0 for 1 this afternoon. Back in the first, she popped one up under center for the first out. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss again. It's 0-2. Hartley trying to put this one away here. Swing and a miss. She's retired 6 in a row. And the second strikeout of this inning, the third overall here this afternoon. And we are through 3. No runs, hits, errors, nobody left on. As Georgetown and Maddie Hartley taking care of business here in the bottom of the third. We'll step aside, take a break. A lot more coming your way. Stay with us. It's Georgetown Lady Eagles softball here on SHN.
Life is full of important stories. Your home, your family, your dreams, they're all chapters in your unique journey. At the Ashlynn Kelso team at Thrive Mortgage, they understand this. Ashlynn, a full-time loan officer, full-time mom, and 100% committed to her clients, is passionate about being a part of your story. Each potential homeowner has a unique story, and the Ashlynn Kelso team is here to help you write yours. It's their commitment, their dedication that sets them apart in the world of home loans. Explore more at ashlynnkelsoteam.com and begin your journey towards home ownership. That's ashlynnkelsoteam.com, NMLS number 1074888. For over 3 decades, Georgetown has relied on the craftsmanship and expertise of Brennan Remodeling for all their major renovation and addition needs. Since 1988, our neighbors have trusted Brennan to transform their homes into their dream spaces. They're not only dedicated to enhancing homes, but also to building stronger community ties. Brennan Remodeling proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, showing their commitment to local talent and spirit. To start your home transformation journey today, email Brennan Remodeling at brennanremodel@gmail.com. Let Brennan bring your home vision to life.
Welcome back at it, friends, live from Mumford, Texas. This is the Region 3 5A regional semifinal between the Georgetown Lady Eagles and the Santa Fe Lady Indians. Still no score, top of the fourth. We get rolling here with Georgetown. We'll go back to the top, 1, 2, and 3. Isa Torres to get started here. Over, reached on a walk. She was caught stealing back in the first. Sydney Peters. 3 up, 3 down, all strikeouts in her previous inning. Here's the pitch, a swing and a miss to get things started here as Peters continuing her early domination again this afternoon. It's 0-1 on Isa Torres. Here's the 0-1 from the right hand. This one hit foul, ricochets off the top, drops down, it's 0-2. Cam Aguilar chiming in as well, saying, let's go Indians. I can hear you, Miley. Appreciate you. Coach Leatherman always giving me a hard time about Sam Houston. That's why I love you, Coach. Here's the 0-2. To the outside, good eye, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Want to remind you, too, our fan text line is open, as always, at 512-522-9105. If you're from Santa Fe or Georgetown, feel free to send us a message and let us know who you're cheering on here this afternoon. Here's the 1-2. This one swung on, dropping, caught, foul, and out off the third base side. Good job there by Michaela Nations in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting number 32, Samantha Swan.
It'll bring up second in the order, the second baseman, Samantha Swan. Swan this afternoon, second appearance, 0 for 1. She struck out swinging for the second out. On an 0-2, back in the first. No score, nobody on, top of the fourth, one away. Here we are in Mumford. Here's the pitch. This one popped up, foul will go behind us and takes a hard knock on the roof above us here. The early count on Samantha Swan is 0-1. Texas Sports Review chiming in on the Facebook feed saying, "Go Lady Indians." Now the 0-1. Here's the pitch. This one swung on, ricocheted off the backstop. It's 0-2. Now the 0-2. This one swung on, hits the net just in front of us. The at-bat will stay alive here for Samantha Swan. In the second baseman, 0 for 1, struck out swinging. Back in the first. Swan, a senior at Georgetown. The University of Pittsburgh commit on an 0-2, one out count. Here's the pitch. This one just goes foul off the third base line. Then her at-bat will continue. Talked earlier about those seniors, several juniors also committing. Cambry Krager, the commit to Arizona State. Maddie Hartley at the University of Houston, who's in the circle tonight, and Jordan Credor at Michigan State. Those juniors with some early commits. Count 0-2, one away, nobody on, no score here, top of the fourth. Here's the pitch. Good eye to the outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. On deck, Macy McClellan. She's 0 for 1 as she popped one up in foul territory for the third out, back over at left in the first. Again, 1-2, nobody on. Some more shade starting to cover parts of the field here. The wind continuing to whip there at left center. Here's the 1-2, just out of the reach over at third. She will go over to first, rounding first over to second, sliding, diving. I think she's safe. She's safe. She's safe. It's a sliding double, 2 out, 1 out double, sliding there for Samantha Swan. That may be the life that Georgetown needs here in the top of the fourth. No score, it'll bring up third in the order, the left fielder, Macy McClellan. So a little 1 out. Diving double moments ago by Samantha Swan, 1 away. In scoring position, here's McClellan. Places this one, trying to beat it out over the first. Oh, she's going to get there. There was some confusion. And now she's going to round her way to second, trying to get there in time. Oh, baby, she's safe. You've got to pay attention, and she took advantage of it all the way to second. And now Georgetown in prime position with Swan over at 3, and McClellan now over at second base with 1 away here on the top of the fourth. I'm going to officially score that as an error there by Mallory Richardson. Just some miscommunication out there for that young lady, unfortunately for the Lady Indians. And now runners on 2 and 3 for Georgetown with 1 out. And that'll bring up fourth in the order as we start the heart of the order now. It's Maddie Hartley. Hartley popped one up over to center back in the second for the first out. It was a miraculous dive out there by Mia Slayton. Now here's the pitch. To the inside, 1 ball, no strikes. Georgetown win would set up for the regional final next week, but still a lot of baseball here. No score. The Indians a win would force a winner-take-all Game 3 tomorrow right back here in Mumford. Now the 1-0 from the right hand. That one high upstairs. It's 2 balls, no strikes. Craig Turner chiming in. Craig, good to hear from you, brother. Saying, what's up? Let's go, Eagles. Heather Brown also chiming in on the YouTube feed, saying, let's go, Lady Indians. Here's the 2-0. It's on the way. That one looked like it was in the zone. It was for the strike, now 2-1. Jessica Diaz saying, way to go. Little hashtag EFND. Eagle fight never dies. Here's the 2-1. This one. Whoa, boy, that was hard. Hit foul off the third, lined over to the batting cages. It's 2-2 in foul territory. Bridget chiming in again. Heating it up, ladies. Let's go. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Maddie Hartley here for Georgetown. 1 out. Runners remain at 2-3. No score here in the top of the 4th. Now the 2-2. This one. Will it go deep down? This one. Oh, baby, it's out of here. Oh, my goodness. A 3-run homer for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Oh, baby, what a play! Start cooking the ribeyes here for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. A 3-run homer. That brings in Swan, McClellan, and Hartley. Said, see you later. We mentioned earlier the wind is whipping here in Mumford this afternoon. Coach Hall said some of them may get out of here if you can get a good hit. Georgetown did just moments ago. 1 out. They take the 3-0 run lead here in the top of the 4th. That'll bring up Kennedy Miller. Here's the pitch. This one fouled into the net. It's 0-1. Got a little loud here in the stands, the Georgetown fans next to us. Time is called here for just a moment. Kennedy Miller steps out of that right box, now back in. Got that glistening gold on the back of her cleats. Now the 0-1. It's on the way. This one pops all the way up into the air and will go well behind us. Takes a hard knock, rolls back behind the bleachers. And it's 0-2. And Charlie chiming in, saying that's what I'm talking about. Way to go, Eagles. Here's the 0-2. Riser high to the outside, 1 ball, 2 strikes. We'd love to hear from you. If you want to chime in as well, you can text us. That Georgetown Lady Eagle fan text line is open at 512-522-9105. Feel free to let us know you're out there. Now the 1-2 on the way. This one over too short. The throw to first in time. Routine play, 2 away. Good job there. McKenna Mitchell with the field work. Over to Mallory Richardson at first. That'll bring up 6 in the order, the center fielder, Rainey Coons. Coach having a little bit of a chat here with Brooklyn Spencer. Just taking a breather out here. We'll step aside. We'll take a break. Stay with us. We've got more coming your way here on Georgetown Lady Eagle Softball, the playoffs here on SHN Sports. Stay with us.
Life is full of important stories. stories, your home, your family, your dreams, they're all chapters in your unique journey. At the Ashlynn Kelso team at Thrive Mortgage, they understand this. Ashlynn, a full-time loan officer, full-time mom, and 100% committed to her clients, is passionate about being a part of your story. Each potential homeowner has a unique story, and the Ashlynn Kelso team is here to help you write yours. It's their commitment, their dedication that sets them apart in the world of home loans. Explore more at ashlynnkelsoteam.com and begin your journey towards home ownership. That's ashlynnkelsoteam.com, NMLS number 1074888. For over 3 decades, Georgetown has relied on the craftsmanship and expertise of Brennan Remodeling for all their major renovation and addition needs. Since 1988, our neighbors have trusted Brennan to transform their homes into their dream spaces. They're not only dedicated to enhancing homes, but also to building stronger community ties. Brennan Remodeling proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, showing their commitment to local talent and spirit. To start your home transformation journey today, email Brennan Remodeling at brennanremodel@gmail.com. Let Brennan bring your home vision to life. Welcome to D&L Printing, your one-stop shop in Georgetown for all your printing needs. From business cards to banners, brochures to yard signs, we've got you covered. Need to reach your customers? Try our professional flyer and postcard printing services. For something more noticeable, try our eye-catching vehicle magnets. Check out our convenient online services at dlprint.com. And remember, we're proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. D&L Printing, making your business stand out. Online at dlprint.com.
All right, friends, back into it here. 2 outs, nobody on. Georgetown still at bat. Here's a swing and a miss by Rainey Coons. It's 0-1. A little bit of a break there as Brooklyn Spencer, the ball had appeared like it had hit her arm, and so the trainers took a look at her, the catcher there for Santa Fe. She is A-OK. That's always good news. It's 0-1. Here's the next pitch. In the zone for a strike, 0-2. Sydney Peters, though, giving up that 3-run homer in this inning to put Georgetown on the board. No balls, 2 strikes. Rainey Coons 0 for 1 today, struck out swinging for the 3rd out back in the 2nd. Here's the 0-2 from the right hand. This one popped up over to left. Actually, it's going to be the shortstop there, McKenna Mitchell, making the grab for the 3rd and final out. But as I just said, Georgetown scoring 3 runs. They get those 3 runs on 2 hits. In that inning, there was 1 error and nobody left on. Lady Eagles, we'll see them back on the defensive side here in the bottom of the 4th. When we step aside and take a break, stay with us. More to come here on SHN Sports.
Discover the heart of Georgetown, Texas with The Golden Rule, a unique speakeasy-style eatery. Enjoy exquisite dishes like Texas fried shrimp and pecan fried chicken, served with their philosophy of goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. Proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball, The Golden Rule fosters community spirit. Visit goldenrulegtx.com to learn more. The Golden Rule, where fine dining meets goodwill. Experience it today on the Georgetown Square. Hey Georgetown, get ready for your next big adventure with Mesquite Creek Outfitters, the proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. We're not just about top quality outdoor gear and apparel, we've also got a light menu of delicious food to fuel your day. Whether you're hitting the trails or cheering at the game, we've got what you need. So step inside, grab a bite, and gear up for your next outdoor journey with us. You can visit us online at mesquitecreekoutfitters.com. Mesquite Creek Outfitters, where adventure starts and we stand with our Lady Eagles.
Welcome back at it, friends. We'll get started here in the bottom of the 4th. Santa Fe will go Brooklyn Spencer in that 4th hole. The first pitch just too far to the outside there. 4, 5, and 6. Again, it's Brooklyn Spencer, followed by Caitlin Torres and then Mia Slayton. 1 ball, no strikes. Maddie Hartley remains in the circle here for Georgetown. Here's the pitch. That one also to the outside. It's 2-0. Some more messages coming in. We'll get to those throughout the broadcast. Here's the 2-0. Boy, just to the outside. Let's go Santa Fe. That coming in from Lacey. And also Also, Kevin Simono saying, all right, girls. That one in the zone. It's 3-1. Brooklyn Spencer. Spencer 1 for 1 today. Singled back in the first. Left stranded over at second in that inning. Here's the 3-1. Just out of the zone. And Spencer will reach on a leadoff walk here in the bottom of the fourth.
Now batting number 6, KK Torres.
Message coming in earlier from Maddie saying, yes, Maddie. Number ending in 5407. Let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you this afternoon. You can text us on the fan text line at 512-522-9105. Let us know who you're cheering for, and we'll get to those, as always, throughout the broadcast. Here's Caitlin Torres, the left fielder, batting fifth. She's 0 for 1, grounded one over to third for the third out back in the first. Foul ball here makes contact but bounces around behind home plate. It's 0-1. That ball got away from Kennedy Miller on a wild pitch. So Spencer advancing over to second. Caitlin Torres currently 1 ball, 1 strike, no outs. As Santa Fe, the Lady Indians trailing 3-0 here in the bottom of the fourth. Cheryl saying happy belated birthday to Brooklyn, who just reached on that walk earlier. Here's the 1-1 swung on, line foul off the third base side, and over the Georgetown Lady Eagles dugout, it's 1-2. If you haven't had a chance to make it out here to Mumford, to their complex, the baseball complex is just 100 feet away or so, and the softball complex right next to it. Just beautiful out here. When you talk around, you're kind of driving on some county roads. I mean, you're literally in the middle of a cornfield. All of a sudden it opens up, and you see this complex here. Here's the 1-2. One to the inside. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Joey chiming in, saying, let's go Eagles. Thank you, Joey. Good to hear from you. Here's the 2-2. Foul ball off the third base line. The at-bat will stay alive on the 2-2 count. Again, it is Caitlin Torres, the left fielder here for Santa Fe. Santa Fe fans starting to make a little noise here. Here's the 2-2, swing and a miss for the first out. It's the 4th strikeout of the afternoon off the right arm of Maddie Hartley.
Center fielder, Mia Slayton.
Going to bring up Mia Slayton, the center fielder. 1 for 1 today, singled. Then on that same one, reached on an error to second, left stranded over at third. So again, Mia Slayton, the center fielder, first pitch. Swung on and fouled. It's 0-1, 1 away. Now the 0-1. This one chopped over to third. The throw to first in time. Yes! Runner over third. Is she out? Oh, she's out! Wow, what a play. A little double play action for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. How about that for a bam-bam to end the inning? How to wind it down here in the fourth. We'll climb our way to the top of the fifth when we come back. Stay with us. More softball here on SHN.
Friends, Rob Hipp here, rooting for the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, and also my friend Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage. Borrow from Morrow. They've been putting customers first for a long time, embodying their tagline, your family, your future, our focus. For mortgage advice, refinancing, or buying a home, reach out to my friend Matt Morrow. Get started at borrowfrommorrow.com. That's borrowfrommorrow.com. It's Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, NMLS number 464148. Picture yourself living outside, the open skies of Texas overhead. At River and Ranch Provisions in Georgetown, your vision becomes reality. They're a premium retailer of outdoor gear, fly fishing and apparel, and much more. Born from a shared passion for the great outdoors, River and Ranch are not just about selling products, they're about building a community of hunters, anglers, and outdoors men and women, all linked by a shared love for embracing the wild. River and Ranch Provisions proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team. Visit rrpgtx.com to learn more and live life outside with River and Ranch Provisions.
7, 8, and 9 to get things going here for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Welcome back in. Thanks for joining us live from Mumford, Texas. Rob Hipp here alongside my good buddy Nathan Height running some production behind the scenes. Georgetown with that 3-0 advantage. And we'll go 7, 8, and 9. Isabel Cree, the designated player to start here for the Eagles. Here's the pitch in the zone for the strike as Sydney Peters trying to get back into rhythm here. She did give up that 3-run homer back in the fourth. Those are the 3 marks on the board for Georgetown with the 3-0 advantage. But since that time, retiring 2 in a row again. Here's the 0-1. This one to the inside, 1 ball and 1 strike. Peters dialing in early in this ball game, as through 3 innings she quickly had 6 strikeouts. A little bit of a flutter back in the fourth, but she is battle-tested, and she knows what it takes to get back into it. Here's the 1-1, high to the inside, 2 balls and a strike. Nobody on, just underway here in the top of the 5th. More messages coming in. We'll get to those in a minute on our fan text line. We appreciate you as always sending those to us. Here's the 2-1. This time to the outside. It's 3-1. Larry Pleiter, my good buddy there. The sun is shining in Collierville, Tennessee. The weather looks great in Mumford. Go Lady Eagles. A great double play moments ago. Announcing outstanding. Larry, appreciate you, my friend. Here's the 3-1, and she'll reach on a leadoff walk in Georgetown, trying to continue what they started back in the fourth. Christina Robbins on the YouTube feed saying, "Let's go, Coach Pete. Way to coach those ladies." Appreciate that, Christina. You can text us as well, 512-522-9105. We'll go 8th in the order, Jordan Credor. Here's the pitch, placing the bunt. This one rolling to the circle, trying to beat it out. She's going to get there in time, and it's runners on 1 and 2. Georgetown with the momentum and the energy behind their backs right now with a 3-0 advantage, no outs, and now runners at first and second here in the top of the 5th. Credor will single. That'll go 9th in the order. Kinley Ball, the infield for the Lady Indians, will have a discussion inside the circle. Coach Hall off the third baseline. She is talking to Kinley, giving her some instruction. Also, Coach Blissett over at first for Georgetown. She's talking in the ear of Credor. Coach Hall coming in from Fredericksburg, Texas, been with the program, started last year. Carrying on that Georgetown Eagle tradition, does a wonderful job with these young ladies. Cassie Henser chiming in, saying, "Let's go, Lady Indians." I'm assuming some relation to Carly. We appreciate you. Thanks for chiming in, Cassie. Go bottom of the order, it's Kinley Ball here, left-handed batter for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. As some cloud cover starting to come in, here's the pitch. Placing bunt, rolls third, throw to first, takes a bounce, she's safe! Oh, bobbles it, runners now, we're all knotted up here with ducks on a pond. A little quackity-quack-quack action for the Georgetown Eagles with runners on 1, 2, and 3. Cree over to third, Credor at second, and Ball over at first. I'll be generous and give her a hit. That would have been a hard one out there. And we'll go to the top of the order. It's Isa Torres. No outs. Georgetown leads 3-0 here, top of the 5th. Torres 0 for 1. this afternoon. Here's the pitch, high to the outside. It's 1 ball, no strikes. Showing bunt. 1-0 on the way, pulls back. This one to the outside. It's 2-0. Ball over at first, Credor at second, Cree over at third. No outs. Georgetown leads 3-0 here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, 2-1. Beautiful pitch there by Sidney Peters. Now the pitch, swing and a miss again, 2-2. Isa Torres trying to bring in some runs. Here's the 2-2 on the way, high upstairs to the outside. Another ball would force in a run. It's 3-2. Torres, the senior here for Georgetown. The Florida State University commit with a golden opportunity on a payoff pitch coming up. And here it comes. This one hard hit foul off that third base line as it will sail well over the practice facility. The count remains full at 3-2. Wind whipping up. Here's the pitch. This one, hard hit foul again, will also go foul, just as the previous one did off the third base line. Clouds really starting to come in. We have to check with weatherman Nathan here in a little bit and see if there's any type of rain moving into the area. Don't have any rain, Nathan, that was moving in? Any rain showers? Maybe you can check on the radar here in a little bit. Here's the 3-2 again. Swing and a miss for the first out. Good pitch there by Sidney Peters as she's settling back in. Georgetown so far in this ball game, they have not left anyone on. They've taken full advantage when those runners get on the base path. It's 3-0 with that 3-run homer that started things there in the 4th. We'll go now to Samantha Swan, batting second. This one over to center. It's caught. Run should come in and score, and it will. So the sac fly out to center will bring in another run for Georgetown as they're putting insurance here on the board in the top of the 5th. It's 4-0 with 2 away.
Now batting the left fielder, number 30, Mason McClellan.
Credit Swan with the ribeye. The runners remain on 1 and 2, but Cree comes in to score. 2 away, brings up Macy McClellan. Here's McClellan. She'll step into the right batter's box. Here's the pitch. This one over to left. Oh, it'll drop. It'll drop. That should score 1, and it does. And runners on 1 and 2. Georgetown putting it on here in the 5th with 2 more runs, leading 5-0. Credor will score. Ball over to second, and then McClellan cooking the stakes with an RBI single. That'll bring up 4th in the order the pitcher, Maddie Hartley. 2 away, 5-0. Georgetown leads here in the top of the 5th. McClellan putting on a glove out there to run off that first base bag. Right-handed batter again, Maddie Hartley. Here's the pitch. Low, it bounces. Good job there getting behind it, Brooklyn Spencer. It's 1 ball, no strikes on Hartley. Here's the next delivery, the 1-0. This one swung on, fouled into the net. It's 1 ball and 1 strike as we even it up. One and one, 2 away. Runners on 1 and 2 for Georgetown, leading 5-0 here in the top of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Sidney Peters on the way to the inside. 2 balls and a strike. Here's the pitch. To the outside, 3-1. We do have some showers that are building in central Texas, still pretty far away from us, but they are moving to the east. Here's the 3-1. To the outside, she'll reach on a 2-out walk. And that'll load the bases here for the second time in this inning. McClellan over to second, ball will advance to third, and Hartley reaching on a 2-out walk. Here's the pitch. This one over to left, goes foul. Boy, that would have brought it in too easily for Kennedy Miller. It's 0-1. Oh-1. 2 outs, 5-0. Georgetown leads here in the top of the 5th. Bases are loaded. Colin Dorsey tuning in from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Thanks for joining us, Colin. Here's the pitch on the 0-1. Swung around, gets away from the pitcher. She's going to try to come in and score. Diving, sliding. She's out. Oh, man, she was so close. Was ball, but she is thrown out at home. And that will wrap it up here. Georgetown in the top of the 5th, though, scoring 2 more runs. They get those 2 runs on 3 hits. There was no errors in that inning, and they do leave 2 on. We'll step aside, take a break. We've got a lot more here as we go to the bottom of the 5th when we come back here on SHN.
Checkups to urgent care, Zoot Pet Hospital and Luxury Boarding is dedicated to your pet's well-being. Their team of highly trained vets provides comprehensive medical services, ensuring your pet's health is their top priority. In unexpected situations, you can count on their immediate and professional emergency assistance. Zoot believes in more than just health. They believe in happiness. That's why they offer quality boarding and doggy daycare services designed with your pet's fun in mind. Discover the Zoot difference, where pets live their best lives. You can learn more about the services online at zootpets.com. Zoot, proud to support the Georgetown Lady Eagles.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to change their lives for the better. Oak Ridge wants to be a part of God's work in restoring lives and family relationships. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit them online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com. The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to change their lives for the better. Oak Ridge wants to be a part of God's work in restoring lives and family relationships. There is light at the end of the tunnel. That light can be found through the Oak Ridge Disciple House. For more information, visit them online at oakridgedisciplehouse.com.
We got it going here in the bottom of the 5th. This one hit over to right, lined it, and immediate 1-pitch, 1 out there is Mallory Richardson at bat for Santa Fe, and a grab out there by Cambry Krager for the little line out to right for the first out on the first pitch. Once again, welcome in. Thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports. Georgetown Lady Eagle playoff softball here in round 4, Region 3 semifinal. Here's the pitch. This one from Jaden Cooper. Up to the circle, the throw over to first is in time. It actually grounded over to Samantha Swan, I believe, at second. And she made the routine play over to first for the second out. You like that. 2 pitches, 2 quick outs here for Georgetown. And Maddie Hartley. Go to the bottom of the order, the third baseman, Michaela Nations. Here's the pitch on the way to Nations to the inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Jenny Richardson. Coach Richardson, how you doing? Good to hear from you. Saying the volleyball team is watching. This one swung on, chop foul, goes into the backstop. It's 1-1. So again, 1 ball, 1 strike here for the Lady Indians and Michaela Nations. 2 outs, nobody on. Georgetown leads 5-0. Here's the pitch. Dropped in the zone for a strike. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2. Swing and a miss for the third and final out. A quick 1-2-3 kind of inning for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. And the 5th strikeout by Maddie Hartley in the circle here this evening. We'll step aside, take a break. Top of the 6th coming up when we come back. Stay with us. More to come here on SHN.
Life is full of important stories. Your home, your family, your dreams, they're all chapters in your unique journey. At the Ashlynn Kelso team at Thrive Mortgage, they understand this. Ashlynn, a full-time loan officer, full-time mom, and 100% committed to her clients, is passionate about being a part of your story. Each potential homeowner has a unique story, and the Ashlynn Kelso team is here to help you write yours. It's their commitment, their dedication that sets them apart in the world of home loans. Explore more at AshlynKelsoTeam.com and begin your journey towards home ownership. That's AshlynKelsoTeam.com, NMLS number 1074888. For over 3 decades, Georgetown has relied on the craftsmanship and expertise of Brennan Remodeling for all their major renovation and addition needs. Since 1988, our neighbors have trusted Brennan to transform their homes into their dream spaces. They're not only dedicated to enhancing homes, but also to building stronger community ties. Brennan Remodeling proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, showing their commitment to local talent and spirit. To start your home transformation journey today, email Brennan Remodeling at brennanremodel@gmail.com. Let Brennan bring your home vision to life.
Welcome back, fans. Thanks for joining us here on SHN Sports. We are live from Mumford, Texas, and we'll go here to start in the top of the 6th. The Georgetown Lady Eagles, as we'll get back into it, and we will go with 5th in the order, Kennedy Miller. Here's the first pitch on the way to Miller. Swing and a miss off the right arm of Sydney Peters. It's 0-1. A lot of noise as more fans starting to file in, waiting on the next game coming up. Here's the 0-1, high upstairs, 1 ball and 1 strike. They're going to check it over. Yeah, that's ball it is, 1-1. So check there from the home plate umpire over to first. 1 ball, 1 strike. I think maybe Spencer wanted that question to be called for. Now the 1-1. High to the inside, it's 2-1. And Georgetown Lady Eagles at bat, they put up 3 marks in the 4th, 2 back in the 5th. Those 3, by the way, a 3-run homer. They gave Georgetown the early advantage, trying to add more here in the top of the 6th. It is Kennedy Miller at bat, right-handed batter. Here's the right-handed pitch on the way. That one looked good in the zone. It was 2-2. Now the 2-2 on the way. Swing and a miss for the first out. It's the 8th strikeout
Now batting number 20.
of this afternoon by Sydney Peters in the circle. 18 in 2 games versus the Georgetown Lady Eagles. But Georgetown taking advantage of opportunities again here in this one. It's Rainey Coons, 6 in the order. Here's the pitch. Just out of the zone, a little too high there. 1 ball, no strikes on Rainey Coons. Here's the 1-0. Too close to the inside on the belt line. 2 balls, no strikes, 1 away. Nobody on for Georgetown, leading 5-0, top of the 6th. I want to remind you the fan text line is open. You can text us, let us know you're out there. We'd love to hear from you. 512-522-9105. Here's the pitch, way high to the outside. Thank goodness for Brooklyn Spencer. That ball was making a beeline right into the net to my head. Net would have caught it. 3-0 the count. Here's the pitch, low to the inside, and a 1-out walk here for Rainey Coons. Start the bottom of the order, we'll go designated player Isabel Cree. Cree today 0 for 1, struck out swinging for the first out back in the 3rd, then reached on a walk, came around and scored as part of that 2 runs put in back in the 5th. It was the sacrifice fly by Samantha Swan, I believe, that brought her in that previous inning. Here's the pitch. The rise ball too high to the inside. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the pitch. One in the zone for the strike, trying to run up and slap that one. It's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike, we sit. Georgetown leads 5-0 here in the top of the 6th. Isabel Cree and a 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got her to bite. Swung around, missed it. 1-2. Hear the train coming again. I said about every 30 minutes or so that train comes. We can hear it again as it's just behind us off that 3rd base line. More cloud cover starting to come in, cooling things off here. Now the 1-2. This one over to left. It'll go foul just off the 3rd base line. Coach Hall giving some batting instruction there to Isabel Cree. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 away. Georgetown with the 5-0 advantage here in the top of the 6th. Runner on first, who reached on the walk, is Rainey Coons. Here's the 1-2. High to the inside, that'll even us up at 2 apiece. And now the pitch. This one will pop up over to left, makes the grab, and we're 2 away. Nice run up there by Caitlin Torres to make that snag for the 2nd out over at left. Bring up 8th in the order, the first baseman, Jordan Credor.
Now batting number 34, Jordan Credor.
Jordan Credor will step into that right batter's box. Georgetown with the 5-0 advantage here. 3 in the 4th on that 3-run homer, 2 back in the 5th. 1 on here, 2 outs. And here's the pitch. This one over to left. This one is going in the corner and just drops foul. It's almost caught out there by Torres in foul territory, right at the wall. She was at the warning track, but not able to haul that one down. Would have been a tough grab. Give her credit, though. Early count here on Credor, 0-1. The light's already coming on here at the Mumford High School softball complex. The Mumford School softball complex, rather. Lady Mustangs play. Here's the 0-1. Takes a bounce in the dirt. Getting behind it is Brooklyn Spencer, 0-2. Oh, it's 1-1. Yeah, I beg your pardon. That one was, of course, a ball. 1-1. Got a little ahead of myself there, Nathan. Casey Mikes chiming in, cheering on Jordan, saying, let's go, Jordan. Here's the 1-1. Out of the outside, 2 balls and a strike. Craig saying, let's put it away, Eagles. Again, you can text us, 512-522-9105. Let us know you're out there. Chiming in here from a number ending in 6808 saying EFND, go Eagles. Here's the 2-1 to the inside. 3 balls and a strike, 2 away. Georgetown Lady Eagles in their dugout are making some noise. And now the 3-1. This one over to center, going deep. This one is out of here. Oh, the second home run of the ball game. And this will bring in 2 off the bat of Jordan Credor as she tries to close the door here this afternoon. Oh, mama, what a play. The stakes continuing to cook here for Georgetown. 2 more runs here in the top of the 6th, leading 7-0. That time it was Jordan Credor getting in the action. Maddie Hartley had the 3-run homer back in the 4th. And that'll take us to the bottom of the order, Kinley Ball. We knew that wind would definitely be a factor in this ball game this afternoon. Here's the pitch. This one trying to beat it out. She'll get there. Over to first. It was a low toss from third to first. Actually, it was not over to, it was over to that first base side, but coming over was Jaden Cooper at second. Wasn't able to make that haul in. We'll still give her the single though. So I'll give Ball a 2-out single here. The stakes are on. Medium rare with a little horseradish sauce. We'll go back to the top of the order, Isa Torres. Left-handed batter here for Georgetown. Here's the pitch to the outside. Now the 1-0. Another one high to the outside. 2 balls, no strikes, 2 away. And Craig Turner saying the stakes are on fire. Showing bunt here is Isa Torres, 2-0, 2 away. Here's the pitch. He'll pull back, swung on, foul off the third base side. Santa Fe this year, I believe, 30-6, 9-3 in their district. They've had a phenomenal season. Highly ranked in the top 5 in the state. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way to the outside. Take it 3-1. There's another game immediately following this one. We will not have an extended post-game discussion this afternoon. But we do still have some softball left, but regardless of the outcome, again, no extended discussion. Here's another one hit foul off that third base side off the bat of Torres. And that'll take us to a full count at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Jordan Credor making her name, her place for SHN Player of the Game here in this one. She is 2 for 3. Had that 2-run homer here in this inning. Maddie Hartley also making a case as she's in the circle. The 3-run homer. Have co-players of the game here in this one. Here's a 3-2. This one right up over short. It'll roll up that left center. Runners on 1 and 2. The 2-out rally continuing here for Georgetown in the top of the 6th. As Torres will single. Or I beg your pardon.
Torres again will single. It was her. And ball will advance over to second. Take us down second in the order, the second baseman Samantha Swan here for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Leading 7-0, top of the sixth.
Bridget's going to want me to bring home steaks tonight. She said, now I want a steak. Here's the pitch. To the inside, 1 ball, no strikes. More messages coming in on that fan text line. This one from Jaden Cooper's grandfather saying, go Santa Fe. Appreciate that message. You can text us 512-522-9105. Here's the 1-0 from the right hand. It's on the way. Oh, we got to get back over to first. She does, and one is going to steal over to third. Heads up there. Georgetown, very disciplined team under the leadership of Coach Hall. These girls know when to take off, and when they've got opportunities, they are making the most of them. As ball will still over to 3. Torres back safe at first, and it's 1-1 here on Samantha Swan, second in the order. 2 outs, Georgetown 7-0 advantage here in the top of the sixth. Now the pitch on the way. This one chopped foul off the third base line. 1-2. 3 hits in this inning for Georgetown, including that home run that brought in Coons off the bat of Credor. Kinley Ball getting a hit. Isa Torres singling as well. Samantha Swan in a 1-2. Here's the pitch to her. This one over to left. This one selling. Will it drop? No, it is caught out there. Good grab by Caitlin Torres, as she's had enough, and she will snag it for the third and final out over there at left. But Georgetown dominating here again in the sixth. A 2-run homer on 3 hits. So they do get those 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. And Georgetown leaving 2 on. Friends, we're through 5.5. Bottom of the 6th coming up. We've got a lot more. Stay with us. This is Georgetown Lady Eagle playoff softball on SHN Sports.
Welcome to D&L Printing, your one-stop shop in Georgetown for all your printing needs. From business cards to banners, brochures to yard signs, we've got you covered. Need to reach your customers? Try our professional flyer and postcard printing services. For something more noticeable, try our eye-catching vehicle magnets. Check out our convenient online services at dlprint.com. And remember, we're proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball. D&L Printing, making your business stand out. Online at dlprint.com. Discover the heart of Georgetown, Texas with The Golden Rule, a unique speakeasy-style eatery. Enjoy exquisite dishes like Texas fried shrimp and pecan fried chicken, served with their philosophy of goodwill, friendship, and kind regard. Proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagles softball, The Golden Rule fosters community spirit. Visit goldenrulegtx.com to learn more. The Golden Rule, where fine dining meets goodwill. Experience it today on the Georgetown Square.
Welcome back at it, friends. Bottom of the 6th getting underway. The Lady Indians back at bat as they'll try to find some juice here, trailing 7-0. And we'll go to the top of the order. McKenna Mitchell, followed by Michaela Pruitt, then Sydney Peters. 1, 2, and 3. First pitch out of the area there. It's 1-0 here on Mitchell. Here's the next one. As some sunshine starting to peer through some of the cloud cover off that third base side. Next pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. It's 1-1. Mitchell, the senior here for the Lady Indians, is 0 for 1 today. Here's the next one. Swing around and a miss. It's 1-2. Appreciate everybody chiming in here, joining us on this broadcast, whether you're from Georgetown as we broadcast for you or Santa Fe. Had a lot of fun getting to know a lot of the Santa Fe fans out here in Mumford the past couple of days. Wonderful folks. We love your community. Now the 1-2. That one low in the dirt. Even us up at 2 balls and 2 strikes. This one swung around, gets away from the catcher, and that's going to be one of those strange plays where you string around on a strike, but then you're still able to reach over at first. You don't see too many of those.
batting number 5.
So I'll call it to her on the wild pitch, but McKenna Mitchell did swing around. It got away there, and Mitchell now over at first. No outs. Here's the pitch. On the way to Michaela Pruitt. She'll slap this one foul off the third base line. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. That one to the outside. That'll even us at a ball and a strike here. No outs. Georgetown leading 7-0, but Santa Fe at bat trailing here in the bottom of the 6th. Now the 1-1 on the way. Slap this one over to third. Throw to second is there. Trying to get that double play, but the force out, I believe, over to second for the first out. So Mitchell is out. And Pruitt will reach on the choice over to first.
Now batting number 18, Sydney Peters.
Bring up Sydney Peters here, third in the order. First pitch swung around, strike 0-1. Peters today 0 for 2. And she popped one up over to center for the first out of the first and struck out swinging for the second out back in the third. Here's the pitch. Just to the outside, a ball and a strike. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss, 1-2. One ball, two strikes. One away here for Santa Fe. Swung around here. They're going to have to throw this one a second. The runner is tagged out for the second out. And also out over there as well. So a little double play action. As Peters will swing around there for the strikeout. And Georgetown holding them at bay here as we're through 6. Top of the 7th coming up. Stay with us. We've got more here on SHN Sports. This is Georgetown Lady Eagle playoff softball.
Get ready for your next big adventure with Mesquite Creek Outfitters, the proud supporters of Georgetown Lady Eagle softball. We're not just about top quality outdoor gear and apparel. We've also got a light menu of delicious food to fuel your day. Whether you're hitting the trails or cheering at the game, we've got what you need. So step inside, grab a bite, and gear up for your next outdoor journey with us. You can visit us online at MesquiteCreekOutfitters.com. Mesquite Creek Outfitters, where adventure starts and we stand with our Lady Eagles. Hey friends, Rob Hipp here, rooting for the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team, and also my friend Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, borrow from Morrow. They've been putting customers first for a long time, embodying their tagline, your family, your future, our focus. For mortgage advice, refinancing, or buying a home, reach out to my friend Matt Morrow. Get started at borrowfrommorrow.com. That's borrowfrommorrow.com. It's Matt Morrow at Highlands Residential Mortgage, NMLS number 464148.
Welcome back at it, friends. We are live from Mumford, Texas, here in the 5A Region 3 Regional Semifinal. Down to the final 8 teams here in the state of Texas in high school softball. In Georgetown, it has been all Lady Eagles in this one. Started with a 3-run homer back in the 4th. 2 more runs added the insurance in the 5th. And then a 2-run homer back in the 6th. Georgetown will try to do more of the same here as they are in the top of the 7th, just getting started. Again, here in this inning. Want to welcome you in. Let us know you're out there. As always, we'd love to hear from you. You can text us on that fan text line at 512-522-9105. Again, it's 512-522-9105. Also, all across the social media platforms, feel free to send those comments. We'll get to you and your shout-outs there as well.
Macy McClellan.
Macy McClellan will lead things off here in that 3, 4, and 5 to get going here in the top of the 7th for Georgetown. McClellan is 1 for 3 this afternoon. Here's the first pitch on the way over to the left. Foul ball to get started on the first pitch. Good hard hit there, though, by Macy. Goes foul over to the left, make contact. Macy, the sophomore on this team, as she is surrounded, including herself, by a host of talent here for the Georgetown Lady Eagles. Been able to learn from the junior and the senior leadership of this team. Here's the 0-1. This one goes up over to left. The grab is made with the left glove by Caitlin Torres for the first out on a pop-up over to left. We're 1 away here in the top of the 7th. We'll go fourth in the order. The pitcher, Maddie Hartley.
Now batting number 13.
Hartley here this afternoon. She is 1 for 2. Popped one up over to center as Mia Slayton hauling that one in, diving for it for the first out back in the second. She had that 3-run homer back in the 4th. They got things started early for Georgetown. Reached on a walk left stranded back in the 5th. Here's the pitch. This one will pop up. Maybe catchable it is. Wow, good grab there by Brooklyn Spencer for the second out. That one got to the catcher. Those aren't always easy to grab, and credit Brooklyn Spencer there. She looked over her left shoulder, glove up in the air, and made that snag in foul territory off the first base side. Bring up fifth in the order, the catcher, Kennedy Miller. She's 0 for 3. Struck out looking for the second out in the second, grounded one over to short for the second out in the 4th, and then struck out swinging for the first out back in the previous inning. So again, here is Kennedy Miller, 0 for 3. It's time to be for Miller. The senior on this team. Here's the first pitch on the way to her. This one swung on. Chop foul off the third base line. It'll roll into the fence, and it's 0-1. Jessica Diaz saying, way to go, Eagles. Appreciate that coming in. Also, Brianne Miller here for the Lady Indians. Come on, Sid, we believe. 0-1. Nobody on, 2 outs for Georgetown in the top of the 7th. Now the pitch from the right arm. Here it is. This one will pop up, goes foul over us. And the count here at 0-2 on Kennedy Miller. Yeah, somebody was saying, please explain that third out on the bottom of the 6th. Sydney should have been on the first. The ball was dropped, and she was never tagged. That's why I was kind of questioning that as well. And unfortunately didn't have anybody I could look to get an explanation of that on the text message that was coming in. Here's the 0-2. A little low here. Good eye. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now the 1-2 on the way. This one over to short. Bounces off over. She's going to try to beat it out, and she will. Miller able to reach over there. McKenna Mitchell, that one just bounced off of her. I'll call it an E6. Bring up Rainey Coons here. She is 6 in the order, the center fielder for Georgetown. Boys just getting started, I believe, 100 feet to our right here tonight. Here's the first pitch on the way to the inside. 1 ball, no strikes on Rainey Coons. The Eagles playing Lake Creek next to us here at the Mumford Baseball Field. Here's the 1-0 pitch on the way, again to the inside at the belt line. No, it's called strike. Man, that looked similar to the other one, but this one time called strike, 1-1. Late called strike. 1-1, 2 away, nobody on. Actually, 1 over at first. I beg your pardon, as Miller reaching on the air moments ago. And now the 1-1 on the way. Swing and a miss here to bring us to 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Top of the 7th. Georgetown leads 7-0. At bat right now is Rainey Coons. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss, and that will wrap it up for Georgetown here in the top of the 7th.
Lady Eagles 3 outs away. And the Lady Indians looking for some life here as we head to the bottom of the 7th. Stay with us. A little more softball coming your way here on SHN Sports.
Picture yourself living outside the open skies of Texas overhead. At River and Ranch Provisions in Georgetown, your vision becomes reality. They're a premium retailer of outdoor gear, fly fishing, and apparel, and much more. Born from a shared passion for the great outdoors, River and Ranch are not just about selling products, they're about building a community of hunters, anglers, and outdoors men and women, all linked by a shared love for embracing the wild. River and Ranch Provisions proudly supports the Georgetown Lady Eagles softball team. Visit rrpgtx.com to learn more and live life outside with River and Ranch Provisions. From routine checkups to urgent care, Zoot Pet Hospital and luxury boarding is dedicated to your pet's well-being. Their team of highly trained vets provides comprehensive medical services, ensuring your pet's health is their top priority. In unexpected situations, you can count on their immediate and professional emergency assistance. Zoot believes in more than just health. They believe in happiness. That's why they offer quality boarding and doggy daycare services designed with your pet's fun in mind. Discover the Zoot difference, where pets live their best lives. You can learn more about the services online at ZootPets.com. Zoot, proud to support the Georgetown Lady Eagles.
Indians looking for some life here in the bottom of the 7th, trailing 7-0. We'll start here going 4, 5, and 6. It's the catcher, Brooklyn Spencer. Here's the pitch to the outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Spencer. Again, batting here. Brooklyn, a senior for this Lady Indian team. This one hard hit foul off the third base side. It's 1 ball and 1 strike. She's 1 for 1 today, singled back in the first, left stranded over at second, reached on a walk, and then advanced over to second on a wild pitch, eventually thrown out over at third as he was trying to advance. Here is the 1-1 from the right arm. This pitch just getting under Kennedy Miller. Nobody was on. The ball ricochets off the backstop, and we'll take it 2-1. Thank everybody for joining us here this afternoon again on SHN Sports. Once we have of more upcoming games, we'll relay that to you. Here's the 2-1. Drops in the zone for a strike. Thought it was. No, it was not in the zone for a strike. 3-1. Thought I heard the ump. I heard a fan instead. Here's the 3-1 now. This one hit over to center. Tracking it down is Rainey Kuhn. She has the grab just in front of the warning track. And we're 1 away. Georgetown is 2 outs away from advancing to the regional final. Never over, though, until the final out. Bring up Caitlin Torres here. KK Torres, the left fielder. 5th in the order, 0 for 2 as she grounded 1 over to third and then struck out swinging back in the 4th. That 1 over to third was for the 3rd out back in the 1st. Here's the pitch. Just to the outside. 1-0, 1 away, nobody on. Santa Fe trailing 7-0 here in the bottom of the 7th, their final opportunity. Now the pitch. Swing around on this one. It's 1-1. Caitlin Torres stepping back in the left box. The 1-1 pitch on the way. This one hit over to second. The throw to first in time. Routine queen Samantha Swan to Jordan Credor for the 2nd out. And Georgetown is 1 out away as Mia Slayton will try to spoil that. Mia, the junior, here for the Lady Indians. Here's the pitch. The first one, a swing and a miss at 2-1. Winner of this series will go on to play the winner of Barbers Hill and Lake Creek. Lake Creek, I think they've lost a game in 2 years. Here's the 0-1 to the inside. 1 ball and 1 strike.
I was out of the area in Fargo for almost a year and just trying to get reacclimated with what happened during that year. A lot of great things happening here in Texas. Here's the 1-1, swing and a miss, 1-2. Georgetown, 1 strike away. Here's the 1-2 on the way. Swing and a miss! Georgetown wins 7-0 as they will advance to the regional final to face either Lake Creek or Barbers Hill. The season will stay alive, and it will come to a heartbreaking end for the Lady Indians of Santa Fe, a great group. Again, Santa Fe, we love your community, and congratulations on a great season. We'll step aside. We'll have a very brief breakdown when we come back. Stay with us. This is SHN Sports.
From routine checkups to urgent care, Zoot Pet Hospital and luxury more than just health. They believe in happiness. That's why they offer quality boarding and doggy daycare services designed with your pet's fun in mind. Discover the Zoot difference, where pets live their best lives. You can learn more about the services online at zootpets.com. Zoot, proud to support the Georgetown Lady Eagles.
The Oak Ridge Disciple House is a nonprofit, faith-based Christian character building ministry helping men 18 and older who are suffering from drug and alcohol addiction. Oak Ridge is committed to serving and helping men who are truly ready to surrender and want to
Hey friends, welcome back at it here as we quickly wrap up. Another program is here to get started, so we have got to end our broadcast, but Georgetown victorious today as they defeat the Santa Fe Lady Indians 7-0 here in game number 2. Again, congratulations on a successful season by Santa Fe. Georgetown, though, they will move on to the regional final as their trip continues, trying to one of you joining us. That'll wrap it up here this afternoon as I end every single broadcast reminding you today that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other, friends. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there needs you. Good afternoon and God bless. We'll see you next time here on SHN. Congratulations, Georgetown Lady Eagles. You are moving on. We'll see you next time, friends.